Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're back at it. We're up at League 10 and I have been using this E-Golem deck that's been super dominant, and I really want to just showcase that E-Golem. If you really want to, you can really push up really high using it. And I've broken into League 10 essentially just by using this deck. Going off with the Goblinstein here, as he has the Archer Queen, makes me think it's going to be that Roll Hogs deck that everyone's running right now. Yeah, there's the Roll Hogs deck. We're going to basically use Valkyrie to clean this up here. We should be in a really good spot. That left side is going to take a lot of damage. That Archer Queen is basically out of its ability, and we're going to force a decent amount of elixir on that other side. He's able to get back to another ability, which is just wild. We're going to just rage this up as well. And we're probably going to take some damage, not going to lie, but the guards should do an okay job taking out that Archer Queen. So all in all, really decent position here. And we get a bomber shot on that right side. So Cannoneer in this deck is pretty important because you don't really have like a mini P.E.K.K.A, Infernal Tower, or anything to really do a lot of damage to Giants, Lava Hounds, Royal Giants, whatever it may be. Let's go with the Valkyrie here. Nice try though. The Valkyrie is really going to clean things up pretty effectively here. So I think the way to beat this is going to be split lane pressure. He's going to go Royal Delivery, I think, on that right side. It's pretty typical, I would say. And then what we can do is we probably just go with the Electro Dragon right here. And then we'll go with the Fireball. I'm expecting him to send it. I guess he's not going to. We'll go guards right here, maybe a little bit preemptive, but that's okay. We're gonna go with the Elixir Golem here, protect our E-Drag there, so that's gonna be key, of course. We're gonna go with the Goblinstein too. And this is gonna get pretty filthy pretty quickly. We're gonna rage this up here and then use the ability. And we should be in a pretty decent spot to get that to the tower. He's able to cycle pretty quickly, so I mean, hats off to him. We weren't able to cycle too crazily right there, else he would have taken advantage of, a second E-Golem right there. So Valkyrie right here is going to do a decent job. And we can go with the Goblinstein up high like this. That'll take the hit if he chose to use the ability. I'm not sure if he would have gone back to it or not. We do have a lot of things right here. We're going to go with the Evil Elixir Dragon. Or Evil E-Dragon. Elixir Dragon would be absolutely nuts, I think. We're gonna go in Fireballs this. And we should be able to rage this up as well. And look at that, the Evil E-Dragon is on that tower. That tower is so gone right there. Good game, well played. This deck is really easy to pick up. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. So that last match was pretty dominant stuff. A good way to start out is Goblinstein. The only caveat is if maybe they have like Firecracker, something that it's not really worthwhile to Fireball, or if you don't have Fireball at all even, that can be a real pain. We'll cycle guards here. We'll just have one going down the right side. That should be enough to distract that. And this is exactly why I have Fireball in this deck, because of instances like Mother Witch and whatnot. Use the ability here, help damage down the Bandit. And as you can see, Bandit gets taken out, so it looks like it's going to be a bridge spam deck of sorts. We haven't played our Bomber or our E-Drag, so that will be definitely something on the top of our mind here to make something happen. Let's get Bomber going. Evil Bomber is really clutch. It's basically a secondary or tertiary win condition in this deck. We're going to go with the Elixir Golem here. So he's got the Magic Archer. I want to go E-Drag here in case he goes Battle Ram. Yeah, there's the Battle Ram that I was expecting. E-Drag here should do okay. Stunning that down. And then basically we're splitting up his push here. We'll go Bomber. I think this would be worth it here. That should do a decent job. We're going to rage this up as well. Bomber should be able to attack pretty quickly here. And the Royal Ghost is taken out. And Bomber should be able to get a pretty decent lock on that tower. So we're going to go with the Elixir Golem here. We need to kind of tank for some damage, and then we got to go with the Valkyrie as soon as we can. Yeah, so we're going to be in a little bit of trouble here. We got a lot of damage, but we may pay for it right here. We're going to go with the guards, and that should do okay to kind of clean things up. Guards are going to do a really good job in terms of defending. And we can go with the Goblinstein here, kind of bringing things back over. And then we can get a E-Drag going as well. We should do okay. Everything should basically stun that Mother Witch. And then we're gonna have a Elixir Golem right at his face. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go with the Evil Bomber as well. Wow, okay, that's pretty gross on his end too. So, I mean, pretty well played. He's gonna take out that tower. So we're gonna focus up obviously on getting a second tower here. We're gonna go with the E-Golem. And then we can get a E-Drag going as well. That should stun things pretty decently. And we're gonna ignore that Magic Archer, I would say. This can be a really, really close match. I can already feel it. We need to take out that Mother Witch, which we do. So that's really good. We're gonna go with the Goblinstein here. The key here is not to use a Elixir Golem before you have all of the resources available. We're gonna take all that damage right there. And then we're basically just gonna fire this Magic Archer. And then we're gonna rage this up as well. So we're gonna take a lot of damage to our King Tower, but his King Tower should also get whittled down a pretty healthy amount as well. We can get a Valkyrie going here. And then we're able to clean that up. Look at that King Tower. That King Tower is almost dead. So we just need to make one last push here and we should be okay. We're gonna go with the E-Drag. We're gonna go with the Goblinstein here. We're gonna go with the Bomber. And we just need enough to basically fireball this. And we should be in a decent spot here to make a push for that King Tower. And we can get to another Elixir Golem if we need to, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. Let's just rage this up. We should be in a good spot here. I think this is going to be a race for who can take that tower first. Oh no, he's going to get to the tower. We're going to fireball it. That's going to be King Tower down. Good game, well played. That was a rush towards the end. Really, really good match there. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. So that last match was a really, really good one. Let's see if we can continue our win streak here. We can get a... I want to go E-Drag, but I want to be a little bit cautious here. Up in, you know, I'm pretty close to top 10,000, I think. Maybe a few games out. And I know games get pretty intense right now, at least for me. So I wanted to kind of chill out. We'll go with the E-Drag here. You can always drop Rage as well, but right now I feel like there's so much bait going on that it's not that worthwhile. Rage is a really good option for you to basically take out like Skeleton Army, Goblin Gang, things like that. So he gave up his arrows. He shouldn't have anything for this, I don't think. We're gonna go kind of ham right now. We're gonna stack things up here. I usually don't go this crazy at the beginning. He's not really doing anything, but okay, so he's gonna go P.E.K.K.A. That's gonna be a lot of damage on that tower. But we also gave him a bunch of elixir, so and his King Tower is gonna get activated, so it's not ideal at all. We can probably go with guards here. His Fisherman's gonna go down the wrong side. We can go with the Electro Dragon here. And that should start stunning everything. So we're in a really, really good spot. We're gonna Valkyrie this as well. And the King Tower is targeting the right thing, so that's what I want. And look at that defense, really, really clean defense. And as I say that, I mean, he goes with the Ram Rider, but Ram Rider's not gonna, it'll get like a hit off or two. But that's really it. So we're in a pretty decent spot here. Considering that we kind of went all in and we got a little bit lucky. Not something you want to be doing too often. I'm admitting that up front, but you know, it's definitely paid off right there. So I don't really want to go for like a split lane pressure or anything like that. He does have lightning, so I'm going to go with the Goblinstein here. As he goes with his big P.E.K.K.A, that could be a problem. We can go with our E-Golem going down this lane here. And we can get our Electro Dragon going. And we can go with our Evil Bomber, and we'll use the ability here. As he goes with lightning, that is a trap that he fell for right there. That left side tower should be just about down. Basically down to fireball range. We're gonna wait, burn a little bit of elixir, but we're gonna drop Valkyrie here, which would be very, very worth the while. We're gonna go with the E-Drag here as well. He's kind of stacking things up, so this may be a tower down situation. I don't know yet. Oh, we're able to actually salvage it, I think. Okay, so we're in a decent spot. We can fireball that left side, so we'll hold on to our fireball here. And then we can just go Valkyrie, and we just need to defend the bridge here. We just need to hold the door. We're gonna fireball this. Valkyrie, I don't think it's gonna get through. Yeah, that's going to be good game, well played. Really, really close match there. We had some pressure building on that right side, so even if he was able to take out that left side, we had some offense going, and that's something you want to do with this deck. Don't always focus on defending. Have a little bit of elixir left as an option to take out the other tower. So good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, last match of the video here. So we've had some pretty crazy games so far today. And this deck, if you are not like superbly good, I am not a pro by any means and by any stretch of the imagination, but I've been doing pretty decent with this deck. So, you know, if you want to, definitely a deck to consider. Magic Archer just being gross right there, but it is what it is. We're gonna go with the Elixir Golem. I really wish the Valkyrie kind of went behind, and I might have kind of like tried to jam it in, but you know, it's okay right now. We're gonna rage this up. Bombers should do a pretty decent job against that Valkyrie, which is why I'm okay spending a little more elixir than I normally would, just to get a little damage there. We gave him a lot of elixir, but the Bombers should also give us a little something here. So, ooh, he's not gonna take it. So we're gonna go with the Electro Dragon. So I think it's just gonna be a typical, you know, Magic Archer with the Tornado and maybe even Wall Breaker. See if he has that version in this deck. We should be able to overrun it in double elixir, especially with an evil E-Drag as he starts clumping things up. I'm kind of surprised he's not going for a King Tower activation, but that's good for us and I'll take it. So let's get focused up here. We need to make sure our cycle is up and make sure we have all of our evolutions kind of like geared up and ready for double elixir here. So I don't think he has Magic Archer. We're gonna go like this anyways. What in the world is this deck though? We're gonna fireball this, and then we're gonna use the rage here, take out the Archer Queen, and then we have a decent amount of, or a decent push there. That gets taken out by a Valkyrie, unfortunately, but we're gonna go with the evil Bomber here, and we're gonna get some damage, forcing out a Tornado so we can't use it later on. So that's really nice. We're gonna go with the Valkyrie here. Valkyrie and the Cannoneer Tower should do an okay job cleaning things up. So we do have our evil E-Drag, so that's obviously important. I don't think he's got the Wall Breakers. I think he's got like Archer Queen or something instead of it. So we'll definitely keep that in mind. I don't think he's got a big spell either. I don't know, I could be wrong. We're gonna go with an Electro Dragon right here, and then we're gonna fireball this, and then we're gonna rage this up. And we should do okay. We're back to another E-Golem here. I'm not too worried about giving him a ton of elixir. He tornadoed that back. That's a mistake because my E-Drag is still alive and everything is on that tower. Ooh, his evil Valkyrie kind of saved him right there. So he has a pretty decent defense right now. I will admit that firsthand for sure. We're gonna fireball this, and then there's not gonna be too much he can do. We're gonna go Valkyrie right on top of this. Even if he goes with the ability, it's not gonna be worth it. I don't know why he clicked the ability, but I'll definitely take it. That's some elixir down the drain that he probably should have kept. And we are back to our E-Drag here, and that's kind of the one good thing about the deck is you're able to cycle so quickly. It's crazy. We're gonna go with the Elixir Golem right here, and let's get a Electro Dragon going as well. We're gonna fireball that Magic Archer there. We're gonna rage things up, get back to another E-Golem, and this is where this deck just gets absolutely filthy. We're gonna go with the ability because yeah, I figured he was gonna do something like that, and we can get back to, I think we should probably chill out actually. He's playing this pretty well. I have to give him that. We're gonna go guards here, and then we can just fireball this. On the off chance that he does drop something, you know, we would definitely catch that. We're gonna go Goblinstein. Ooh, he's gonna get that lock on, unfortunately, on the tower. Kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna go Electro Dragon here. We do have the evil Bomber we're just holding on to right now. We're gonna use the ability, and he's gonna have to drop something. Okay, the E-Golem mites are on that tower. We're gonna go with the ooh, that was a, I don't know if he read that or something, but that was pretty good on his end. We just need to rage and we need a fireball, and that is going to be good game, well played. I didn't even need the fireball. This deck is so absolutely filthy. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.